email that everybody's talking about, right? So earlier this week, you got an email. If you are a promoted listings user, now if you're not a promoted listings user, you may or may not have gotten this email. I don't know. But if you are a promoted listings user, you got an email thanking you for being one. And they are talking about how exclusive ad placement with priority changes. That's going to change a little bit. We'll talk a little bit about that. But the big thing that people are really upset about is the updated attribution for general campaigns. So starting January 13th, 2026, the items listed and promoted with a general strategy will use the following attribution definition when reporting sales and charging ad fees. An attributed sale will be when any buyer purchases the promoted item within 30 days of any click on the ad. The item must be promoted at the time of the click and the time of the sale. The seller will be charged the ad rate at the time of the sale. So that's a summary of the biggest part of the email. We're going to get into it and break it down and kind of explain a little bit better. But it just basically, those are the two things that it says. But the attributed sale will be when any buyer purchases the promoted item within 30 days of any click on the ad. So, and I think that's that is the one that's setting the internet on fire, to be honest with you. So let's start with the first part though, the exclusive ad slot. Now, if you're not running exclusive, or if you're just running standard promoted listings, what eBay calls a general campaign, your items will no longer appear in the very top position. So that means that it's very simple. That slot's going to go to the priority campaigns, which run at a cost per click model instead of a percentage of sale model, right? Which is what the general does. So for the most of us that are using the 2 to 3 or 2 to 5% promoted rate, our listings are still going to show, just not in the prime spot. So think of it this way. You're moving from first class to business. That's really what it is, right? So you're flying in the back a little bit more, but you're still going to have your ads up there. You're still going to be promoted. You're still visible, but basically somebody's paying for that front seat in first class. So that makes sense, right? But this is the big part, the attribution change that I think, and I'm looking over here because I want to make sure I get it right and explain it right.